the past, the only way to get rid of unwanted hair was by shaving, plucking, tweezing, waxing, and electrolysis, but oftentimes those methods are time-consuming, painful, and often not very effective. Today we're going to talk about laser hair removal. Joining me now is Dr. Jeffrey Gold, a board-certified surgeon who specializes in laser technology and the owner of Laser Body Solutions. Welcome back, Dr. Gold.
Thanks for having me.
Usually we're talking about vision correction, but that's not today.
Right. I thought we'd branch out a little bit.
Yeah.
Let people know about the other cool things we do.
Well, let's start from the basic. Tell me a little bit about your practice.
Well, we started in 2003. We were the first ones to offer laser hair removal in this area. I had been growing up with lasers for the past 30 years in my ophthalmology practice. And when lasers started to be used for other purposes, I decided to jump on the bandwagon.
All right, so let's actually get into how the hair grows.
Hair grows in cycles. I think we have a graphic that shows the 3 phases of hair growth. There's a growth phase, and then a dormant phase, and then a shedding phase. And I think we have a close-up of the growing phase. And there's a layer that appears yellow just for the purposes of this picture, but that's actually a layer of pigment. Laser energy is invisible light energy, which goes right through the skin until it hits something dark like the pigment and the hair shaft. And so laser hair removal only works for dark hair. It does not work for blonde, gray, white, and even red hair for some reason. Laser will not kill the hair follicles.
So how does it actually work?
As the laser energy is absorbed by the dark pigment and the hair shaft, it is converted to heat. And the heat is what actually kills the hair follicles. So the only risk of this treatment is getting a burn on the skin. And over the 11 years that we've been doing this now, we've only had 2 minor burns, and they both healed without any scarring or anything like that.
What type of instrument are you using to do this procedure?
It's called a Cutera YAG laser. Cutera is the brand name, and many companies make YAG lasers. Lasers are identified by the chemical inside them that is excited by the electrical energy to produce a laser beam. And there are argon lasers and ruby lasers and alexandrite lasers, and the light that comes out has a distinct wavelength, and that determines how deep the laser energy will penetrate. And if the laser energy doesn't go deep enough, it won't work to kill hair. If it goes too deep, it won't work. And the only kind of laser, and your viewers should inquire if they go somewhere to find out about laser hair removal, whether that company uses a YAG laser, Y-A-G, because that's the only one that will actually kill hair follicles.
Okay. And this procedure is for both men and women?
We can treat men and women, boys and girls. And the only area of the body that we cannot treat is the lower edge of the eyebrow. We can treat the upper edge. And the reason we can't do the lower edge is because the laser beam, in order to protect the eye, would have to be aimed up, and that would kill the hair follicles that we want to leave there.
Sure. All right, any special requirements that patients need to know about?
We make sure that patients shave the area to be treated the night before, and we ask them to take a couple of extra strength Tylenols before they come in. And it's not because the laser treatment hurts, but if we can crank up the energy level 1 or 2 notches, it's that much more effective.
Okay, let's take a look at some before and after pictures, because they're pretty impressive.
Right. In this picture, it was and the pictures on the left are before, the pictures after the pictures on the right are after treatment. This was a young lady of Indian descent who had significant sideburns, and you can see the response. The second one down is a woman who had hair on her chin and neck, and you can see the response. Wow. And the third one down, you can also see the difference between the before and after. These are females.
What are the most common areas, doctor, usually?
We treat every area of the body. Mostly in women, it's the face, the underarm, and the bikini area. And some women just don't want to shave their legs anymore. That's a long, rather expensive treatment, but it's very, very effective. In men, you can see in this first picture, this was a 13-year-old boy who was approaching his bar mitzvah, and his unibrow really bothered him badly, and so we were able to eliminate it for him. The second picture is of pseudofolliculitis barbae, or shaving bumps. Typically happens in African Americans, and both men and women can get shaving bumps, and the only treatment that actually does away with shaving bumps is laser hair removal. In the lower picture, this was a local dentist who had horrible hair on his back, and he actually responded in 4 treatments.
Is that typical, would you
The
say?
average number of treatments that we require is 5 to get rid of the majority of the hair, and rarely will be done in 4 treatments, and rarely it'll take more than 5 treatments.
Okay.
Important that people understand the treatment just does not hurt.
Doesn't hurt.
So,
And do you see results quickly?
we usually see the results after about the 3rd session, and the sessions are spaced out on the face by 6 to 8 weeks, on the body by 10 to 12 weeks. These are some more pictures of females. The upper is a chin, the middle picture is an underarm, and the lower picture is a bikini. And these people are all very happy campers.
There's no hair left.
Right.
Wow. Doctor, as always, you have a special offer for our Connecticut Style viewers and first responders.
Anybody who mentions this program receives a 10% discount on their first treatment, and this offer also extends to all first responders, cops, firefighters, and active duty and retired military to honor their service.
Very good. Well, let's put the information up on the screen. To learn more, you can contact Dr. Jeffrey Gold at Laser Body Solutions, 2440 Whitney Ave in Hamden. The phone number is 203-281-5737. Dr. Gold, thanks for being here.
Thanks. I'll see you again soon.
All right. Coming up next, Nadine Nelson shows us how to celebrate the Chinese New Year when style returns. We'll be right back.